So the Leafs traded for Ryan O'Reilly and Nola Chari. I think they'll make one or two more moves, and chat's trying to put their answers in. I do think it's potentially another forward, but again, that depth defenseman that has that physical nature, whether it's a Luke Shen, to me, he's not just a depth defenseman, but other guys like that. I know Nick Seeler's been in trade rumors. I could see them making a trade like that. I know people are going to talk about like Susie or Gavrikov. I just think it's too pricey, especially Seattle's in a playoff race. Gavrikov, it's going to be too expensive. Sam Laverty, I think the Leafs will still talk to Chicago. There's too many guys there that fit what the Leafs are looking for. And you go down the list. Laverty, Domi, obviously the Kane to Toronto rumors have been there. You can talk about, obviously, Jake McCabe as well. So, to me, the Leafs will keep talking to, Dubas will keep talking to teams. I think they're going to figure it out. To me, I think they'll go for a forward. Again, the Kane rumors will always be there, but I wonder if they call, again, going back to the Henrique conversation, but there's a couple guys there in Anaheim. I wonder if they call Anaheim. I wonder if they revisit, they've made trades with Arizona before. I wonder if they revisit talks there. And I'm not necessarily talking about Chicker and other guys, but Nashville, Tanner Jeannot, Jeremy Lauzon. If there's any possibility of Ekholm being available, I don't know if that's the best fit, but Ekholm would be pretty sweet on that defense. And Ekholm's seen playoff runs as well. So Nashville could be a team Toronto talks to. Tanner Jeannot would be a very good candidate to have on that third line potentially. So I know people are going to talk about Lawson Krause. I don't think Arizona's trading Lawson Krause. Any other teams? Yeah, maybe they look at a team like the Sharks still. And again, I'm not connecting them to Carlson or Meyer, but Bonino's a name I looked at. Past that, there's not too many other potential trade partners. I don't know if they would trade with Montreal. Ottawa would be a stretch, but maybe. The only other team I was actually thinking about, just in terms of the Metro, I don't like the idea of trading with Columbus or Philly, both those teams, but I don't love the idea of trading with Columbus because of what happened last time. But Columbus or Philly, I wonder. And there was a rumor tying Scott Lawton to Toronto. I think that edge with Scott Lawton on a third line with O'Reilly, I think that would be perfect for the playoffs as well. So I know people are going to say, you always go for the big names. So we'll talk Arizona. People want to go straight to Chychrun, but there's other names there. We talk about San Jose. People want to go straight to Timo Meier and go straight to Erik Karlsson. Same thing if we talk about Philly. If we talk about the Flyers, people are going to talk about Konechny all day long. There's other guys there. There's a Scott Lawton. There's a Nick Seeler could be an option for Toronto. I've talked about that. So thank you, Scott, for being a subscriber. Please hit that subscribe button if you're new. Be a subscriber. Appreciate it. Yeah. Past that, as I said, guys, I really don't think the Leafs, it's hard to get a top six forward. It's not easy just to scoop him up. Henrique and Lawton for me are my favorites, I think. Just in terms of fit, they can make it work with moving Kerfoot and Engvall. Those are realistic. Sure, if you can get a Patty Kane and make it work, oh my God, that playoff experience. Combine Patrick Kane's resume with Ryan O'Reilly's resume. That's more playoff pedigree than the Leafs have seen in a very long time. So, yeah, I think we're going to keep talking about guys they can target. And I know there's going to be a defense conversation coming up again, especially with this Hall and Timmins debate right now. But I still do not like the framework of that third line potentially. O'Reilly puts them in a very good spot up the middle, but Engvall and Kerfoot do not move it enough for me on that third line. If Engvall's on the fourth line, as I said, with Kampf, I'm fine with that. But I love the fit of Achari, Kampf, and Aston Reese as the fourth line in the playoffs. Aston Reese has that playoff experience. Kampf is the perfect fourth line type player you want, and Achari has that playoff experience as well, long runs. You want that attitude. You want that mentality. Your fourth line has that. Your third line has that with O'Reilly, but there needs to be more pieces there. And then obviously your top six is skilled enough. You need to match up. It's Tampa and Boston. There shouldn't be a surprise. So to me, yeah, depth is depth, but I don't know. We'll see, guys. This is a big risk for O'Reilly, but hopefully they make another move.